Good morning, Minecraft fans. I am Brickwise, and today we're going to talk a little bit about farms. So first off, I made this cactus farm. It's not huge or anything, just 10 cactus. Super simple. I'll explain. Actually, oh, you saw it go. I'll explain it right now, since we're here. So with cactus, number one, they have to be planted on sand, so that's why you see all these planted on sand. Number two, they can't grow right next to each other. So if you were to try to put one in between, it wouldn't work. You just couldn't plant it. That mechanic comes into play when these grow. So as you may or may not know, one of these cactus can grow up to 3 tall, just naturally, based on the ticks and whatnot. Well, when one tries to grow, it just pops that top right off and down into the water. So I feel like I could have probably made the water a little bit more, well, a little bit better, but I'll tell you a little bit about it. So, number one, I have the water recessed in here a little bit because I flow to this 7th spot. Water flows 7 from the initial, and it'll fall over. And then I want it to go another 7 to right here, where underneath these slabs I have hoppers that all go into a chest. Quick. The chest I have down here, and it's relatively early on in the life. You can tell by my inventory here, I've got some plans for some other farms, actually 3 other farms, though originally I was going to build 5 of each. I think I've increased it to 10 of each. So I'm going to do 10 bamboo, 10 sugarcane, and 10 kelp. But as of right now, I only have 5 of each set up. I'm going to need a little bit more. I'm going to need 10 more observers, basically. But I'm going to show you, and instance for this. But I'm going to show you very easily how to do that with all 3 of these. Kelp's a little bit, but not really by much. But I'm going to go empty out my inventory a little bit. And I'm going to put on my clothes. Enjoy. Oh, I was going to mention though too, so between last stream and this video, sorry, mostly finished the top floor of the house, though I haven't actually, well, first off, so the basement so far, I decided to put all different sorts of deep slate cobblestone, well, deep slate blocks rather, around the walls. I think it'll look pretty neat once it's all done. This will go all the way down another, 1, 2, 3 layers. And then the entire inside of the wall will be filled with that. What we're going to put down here, probably storage, I think, with an auto sorter maybe. Then at the top, still haven't done anything with the roof, but to do that until I have the entire wall in here. I forgot to mention the toilet that my son put in. Someone forgot to flush, I suppose, but to me there's nowhere to flush. So yeah, there. In dire need of storage though. So the other thing I was going to say is enchanting. So you may have noticed all my armor's glowing. Not very good enchantments on any of these things because I do want to make everything diamond. I've been trying to get looting, so every single thing on here is enchanted because, well, I want to get loot in 3, and I haven't gotten it yet. But basically, if you look at this, because of the fact that I have 15 bookshelves around here, it gives me the option for a level 30 enchantment. So really, I know this is episode 2. This is something I do as early as I can. I don't mine more diamonds than I need to until I have the, the diamond pickaxe with Fortune 3 on it. Once I have the diamond pickaxe with Fortune 3 on it, which basically takes 3 diamonds for the pickaxe, 2 diamonds for the enchanting table. Then, after I do that, then I will get my pickaxe enchanting Fortune 3, and then from there, I'll start enchanting things. I'll start getting diamond. So between now and the next episode, I'm possibly going to have a full set of diamond armor. Whether it's enchanted or not, I don't know. I did find in my mine a skeleton spawner. So and it's really not very far away from my base, as it is. I put a torch right above it. It's literally right here. Now on level 0, so the middle number 71. That's at 0 at where this torch is the skeleton spawner. So I should be able to put something in there wherever it is. There's ladders, or I'm going to have a bamboo farm over there, scaffolding or something like that that will bring me up and down there pretty easy. And then, like I mentioned, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I did get it. And 5. And then I had seen a thing. I'd seen a video. I forget who did it. Maybe skip the tutorial, where you can just attack one of these with, and it's correct, a sword, and it just breaks. That's crazy. All right. Anyway, so 1 hit, and with your sword, and the entire stock comes down. That's a really good way to harvest those, or get through a bamboo forest. This guy, anything? Really nothing that I need from you, kind sir. I was going to fill my my windows on that thing with, let's see, we're at 7. So it doesn't go very fast, but as we build this other stuff, we'll take a look at it. They're all going to go right here, and essentially they're just all going to go in a line. And I think I'll decorate a little bit better later. But I also have to be careful, because this area right here where this has the bump is where water is. So if I take this out, then water's going to get all over, which I could have considered that a little bit better and had something. There we go. Not too bad. Anyway, so one of these farms I'm actually going to put here. And hopefully I'm thinking of it correctly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so I think all of them can go on sand. You know what, though? So 1, 2, 3. this. I don't want to make that same mistake. So if I have water right there, pushes it on and moves 7 spots from the source. So 1, 2, so 1, so, well, that's 7, 8, 9. So 8, 9, 10 rather. And what I mean by the mistake that I had before, the reason why I had to push that back in the first place, is this. It was too high on the slab in order for the hoppers underneath to even grab it. So I almost wonder though, what if I did do that? Shouldn't mess with this at all. No, doesn't. Okay. And then drop this one. Okay. I shouldn't actually have to put a slab on here like I did on the other one. So if I'm thinking of this right, oops. Take this out. Make that attach to that stone. And oops. Do want to see something real quick here though. Get rid of that. Take that back out. Okay, good. Alright, and then it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Chests. Here we are. Oh yeah. Well, gonna need some glass. One more. And look, we're up to 8. So, like I said, slow going. I've seen some, some people. Also need glass for these windows here because I actually do want to leave it open a little bit. But I have seen some people that build farms, tutorials, things like that, where they make these farms much bigger. But I know me, and just the simple fact that I'm not going to be utilizing, well, I don't know. I wouldn't, I'm going to be around the area enough that this should continue being active, right? So, anyway. Here's what it is. I can always expand it in the future if I want to, right? So, let's put a piece of glass right here. The reason for that is, with glass you can still open a chest, but it'll block out just like a solid block does. Now, for a little test, just to make sure that this is working, hey horses. Flows down. Should, yep, pick up speed. Okay, the hopper grabs it and should end up in this chest. Yes, it does. Okay. So that part works. Now, just confirm here by digging down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Now for here, I'm closer to make another infinite water source right now. So, in case you weren't aware, if you put 1 water, skip, put 1 water, that creates an infinite water source. Skip 1 water, take that, skip 1 water, and so on. You really just need 1 bucket of water if you are near one to make another. Well, 2 buckets of water to do this. That's why I have this one, milked a cow at some point. But with that being said, I'm going to put in sand now. But here's one little thing that I will also let you know. It is a myth that you have to grow sugarcane on sand for it to give you the best result. They've confirmed it in game code that makes no difference. With that being said, I don't care. Still going to put it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm still going to put it on that just because I want to. Alright, so then I'm going to put this back in. I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Then I'm going to put in these pistons. I think I have to do it from this side. Yep. There we go. Then observers. Now for observers, you have to be able to go to the Nether. And they're going to be looking in this area because they do take quartz to build. And so basically what happens is, oh, they also need redstone. I do have redstone. I think I'll put, because I think you put it, it's been a bit since I built one of these types. But I believe you just do this. And it should power that. So let's test it. All right, so the basic premise is you, oops, see, one, there we go. And then that will fall down there and get eaten by that hopper, which will then in turn put it in here. Awesome. Well, it works. Now, I don't know if you noticed, I'm just going to leave that there. I don't know if you noticed, but when the observer saw that that one had grown up, two things, actually. Number one, the top one popped off this way. So you do want to kind of fill in the area. Kind of sounded like the spider got hurt. Interesting. So you do want to kind of make that blocked off, right? The other thing too is, see, I'm going to actually be making this whole thing into kind of like an all-in-one building when I'm done. So I'm not too concerned with the overall look of it right now. But anyway, number two, that could also happen on this other side. So my recommendation is to block off kind of the whole thing. Now I'm going to be doing a bunch of glass in here. Oops. Oh, that's not good. Guess it actually may be. There we go. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of glass in here, which will help quite significantly with all of that. But this should keep it. Actually, for this one, may want to put in a couple layers of glass right away. I don't recommend glass panes for this because you can. There's a ledge with glass panes. I'm not going to put it here because I may or may not use that. So this farm is actually done. So as these grow up, if the observer sees it, it will fire the pistons. It'll fire potentially up to all of them, even though this one over there saw it. I believe redstone from an observer can go 15 over, where this is basically would go 9 over. So it should actually fire every single one of these pistons attached to any of them. So once one of them grows up to 3, most of them should probably be at least 2. So you get, you'll get 10. I'll get, with this farm anyway, I'll get 10 plus 1. So every time this fires, it'll probably be 11 that I get from that. Sugarcane grows pretty quick too, so I probably will see some decent production on that one. We're up to 9 now. Build a whole farm, and we're up to 9. Anyway, all right. So then I know I've got this staircase coming up this way, but I'm actually going to switch it up to go up that way, because this is going to be kind of an enclosed building once everything is said and done. Yeah, so I'm actually going to do that right now, and we're actually going to build our next farm on that side of it. And now that we know how to build this farm, I'm going to, I think, kind of time-lapse a little bit if you're watching not in this live stream. While I build this next one. So, if you're watching on YouTube and you aren't already, please subscribe to Brickwise and enjoy. Well, that scared me. At least he didn't really do much damage. Look how fast these guys are growing up. Looks like I did lose a... Man, I need to light this place up. Wonder if that's the issue. Oops. I don't know if it spawned over here or what, but I'll make sure that does not happen. Just in an odd spot, you know? Alright, so back to it. Right, so that works. That bamboo grows so fast. Yeah, this should be a lot more productive than the previous one. But same thing with the bamboo. You're gonna need this. Up. All right, so we've got sugarcane farm, which I thought sugarcane grew faster than apparently it does. And we've got our bamboo farm, and we've got our cactus farm. And now we just need a kelp farm. So I want to thank you all for watching Brickwise, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. I am on YouTube, Brickwise. Make sure to comment if there is anything specific that you would like to see me build, I guess. I'm thinking about doing my next episode on cave exploration, and then see if there's another topic y'all want to see. If you want to see something different, throw a comment down below. That's what I was waiting for. All right, so there is one thing to note when it comes to these farms. You see that lone one right down there, right where you see the end of my pickaxe. Yes, that'll happen sometimes, but you did just see it bust. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should have 6 more. There's not really a whole lot. I don't believe anyway that you can do about that. But anyway, I'm going to say thank you again for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.